Today I will be teaching people that don't already know, for new players that want to learn, or for intermediate players that don't already know the mechanic, from about Diamond Champ on. But anybody really above Champ 2 should know how to do this, or should be able to learn it very, very quickly. I mean, if you're Diamond 3, also, like, mid-high Diamond, you should also be able to learn this mechanic. Pretty easy. It's not that hard. It is a ceiling shot. And they're pretty useful when it comes to situations. It depends on what situation you're in. This is what it looks like. And yeah, so the setup for it is very similar to an air dribble setup. If you know how to air dribble setup, it's just, you roll it up the wall, and then you follow the ball. Wasn't the cleanest air dribble in the world, but you get the gist. So you want to take it, and you want to pop it. Right, so getting that pop, it's pretty easy. You want to keep the speed of the ball. When you're behind it, you want to get a little bit of the space at the end. See how I got that little bit of space? Well, let me get a longer setup so you can see it better. You get this little bit of space at the end, and then you hit it and jump immediately after. So it looks like that. That's for the jump setup. There are multiple ways to set up a ceiling shot. That is the most common, but the easiest way is to just hit the ball like before and then drive up the wall. Drive up the wall and then get on the ceiling, right? So you take it, get that little bit of space, and then you drive up the wall and you follow it. Simple enough, right? So that's how you do that setup. With the jump setup, you want to do the same thing mentioned before, except you're jumping to the ceiling this time. So you get that little bit of space and you jump to the ceiling. You want to hit it. You want to jump as soon as you can. So you hit it with enough power and then you jump right after the fact. Very, very simple. I'll do it again. Hit it and slow it down. There you go. And I'll even do it in slow-mo to show you exactly how it works. So we're in 65% speed now. So you want to take it, you have that little bit of space, hit it, and then jump. And you should be in a prime position. Well, I'm not in a prime position, but you should be in a prime position to do whatever you want. See, it even works from the corners. You can control it, and you can hit it. From the wall, in 65% speed, you hit it, get that little bit of space, and there you go. You should be in a prime position to do pretty much whatever you want with it, right? It all depends on your setup. You want the setup to be perfect, so practice the setup pretty consistently. Now I feel fast, because I was in slow-mo, but practice the setup as much as you can before you actually start going for shots on net. There are a lot of training packs that you can do this with. You can do it in just free play by getting the ball with the down command on your controller. You take position and you roll it up the wall, and you can do that. You can just practice your setups and so you get them consistent, and where you can hit the ball after the fact. You don't have to hit it in the net. You just have to be able to hit it, right? Take it, and you just want to be able to hit it. Now that was the best setup, but again, you just want to make sure your setup's consistent, and you can do either way. You can do the drive method, or you can do the jump method, and you can do pretty much whatever you want with it. When you get off the ceiling, you can turn it into, you can just turn it into a controlled shot. You can turn it into a ceiling musty. You can turn it into a double tap, right? So you can just do this, and you can come off the ceiling and start controlling, and then shoot. You can use your flip whenever you want. You'll get the flip and you have it. Especially when you hit the ceiling, you get the flip and you have it, right? So you can look how long I wait to use my flip, I get onto the ball, and you can get a scoop, right? That was a terrible setup. So you hit the ball, you land, you can use your flip pretty much whenever you want. You can wait however long to use it, you can use it immediately, you can get over a defender with it. So there's not much to it, pretty simple. It's one of the easier mechanics to learn, especially when you're trying to learn freestyle mechanics, or just you want to learn ceiling shots for the fun of it, to show up to your friends, or whatever. You can use it pretty consistently. And you can turn it into a lot of things. Like I said before, you can turn it just a normal shot like this. Take it to the wall, you wait, and then you shoot, right? Or you can be a sneaky little bugger. You can wait, and then you use your foot, right? And ideally they all go in the net, but you know, you're gonna miss sometimes. Or, you know, if you're a freestyler and you wanna, you know, just do something cool, you could turn it into a mirror reset, right? Which I'm not very good at, but you get where I'm coming from. You can turn it into a mirror reset, you can turn it into a musty flick. And that's the base for a lot of other mechanics. Like I said before, like mirror resets, you can get a ceiling set up, and you flip backwards off the ceiling, and you reset into the ball, which again, I'm not very good at. You can do it for the dreaded, the Psycho. You just musty it, or get a lot of power off of the wall, which is, you see a lot of freestylers doing that now. They'll come to the ceiling, they'll musty it really, really hard to the back wall. And they'll get the Psycho touches and everything. You've seen Front Panda do it. You've seen a lot of other freestylers do it. It's the most used Psycho setup that is, you know, seen. And it all comes from this basic ceiling setup. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with it. There's a lot of stuff you can turn it into. And then, you know, obviously, if you don't want to learn ceiling setups, you can learn air dribbles, which I will make a video about soon. You know, you can just, you know, air dribble. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this is helpful to anybody who wants to learn how to ceiling shot, just for the fun of it. Show off to your friends, just do some cool stuff in free play or training, or a custom game with your friends. You can have a lot of fun with it, and it can turn into a lot. And I really hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial, and I will try and make a lot more of these to the best of my ability, because I know people are, you know, trying to learn, and Rocket League is a very high skill ceiling game. I'm trying to get better myself. I'm only champ, so take it with a grain of salt, what you will. I'm like a mid-ranked player, so you could try and, you know, learn something from this video. It's just, you know, for educational purposes for people that are, you know, middle to lower ranks and, you know, just want to learn something fun. This has been Ceiling Shot Tutorial, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one. See you later.